Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, how are you guys now? I hope I'm fine. Friends, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Refi Hesti. I am a class A1 student. My current study program is Indonesian Language and Literature Education at the University Muhammadiyah of Tangerang. Here, I want to promote the faculty of teacher training and education, namely the Indonesian Language and Literature Education, the study program that I'm currently undergoing. Her want to aspire to be an Indonesian language teacher in this Indonesian language and literature education study program. You can become a teacher like in junior high school or in high school. In this Indonesian language and literature education study program, if you don't want to be a teacher, you also become a editor, PIPA teacher. Maybe many of you want to major in FK, especially the Indonesian Language and Literature Education study program. Maybe many people think why we study Indonesian, we only speak Indonesian, and what is the point of us learning Indonesian? Can you speak Indonesian fluently, and will I didn't Indonesian language lesson are often ignored because Indonesian language lesson are very easy. Therefore, in the Indonesian language and literature education study program, you'll learn a lot and learn more deeply or feature about in Indonesian language. You will get Indonesian studying for pronouncing the correct sound in Indonesian, correct structure and grammar, and much more. What else can we learn about more deeply? In addition to studying language and literature, Indonesian language and literature education, also studies education. Why did you choose this major? Is why do you like this major? Currently, many native Indonesian children choose to study foreign language more deeply than their own language. Even out there are many foreigners who want to learn Indonesian. Why do we as Indonesian children don't like it and don't even learn our own language more deeply? If you want to learn more Indonesian in Indonesian language and literature education, choose the right one for you to be able to learn Indonesian more deeply. The Indonesian Language and Literature Education Department educates and products Indonesian language and literature education graduates who are ready to become Indonesian language teacher. The mission of Indonesian Language and Literature Education Study Program is to achieve the vision that has been mentioned above. 1. Develop and assist graduates who are able to compete at the international level. 2. Develop and determine systemically and synergistically and institutional capabilities of study program in an effective and efficient manner as a program that has the identity of Indonesian language education. 3. Organizing and education and teaching that is synergistic with research program and community service in the field of Indonesian language and literature education. 4. Conducting research that is synergistic with education program and community service in the field of Indonesian language and literature education. 5. Verdicts community service activity program to participate in empowering the community in the field of Indonesian language and literature education. 6. Establish cooperation with various domestic and foreign institutions in implement the three dharma of higher education. The aims Indonesian language and literature education are to 1. The aims of Indonesian language and literature education are to 1. Improving the institutional capacity of Indonesian language and literature education study program in order to achieve effectiveness and efficiency as a study program that has an educational identity. 2. Practice human research who have academic expertise in the field of Indonesian language and literature education with an emphasis on the spirit of regional autonomy and national interest in the global era. 3. Practice research that supports and development of education and teaching, science, technology, and art in the field of Indonesian and literature education. 4. Products community service activity programs that participate in improving the community in the field of Indonesian language and literature education. 5. Products cooperation with various domestic and foreign institutions. That's my information. If you are interested, please join the language and literature education study program from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.